A fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, every one of us, you might say, is a fiddler on the roof trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition. Because of our traditions, we've kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to work, even how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and we wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. And in the circle of our village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
Uncle, I have the perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Buckle, the shoemaker's son.
Uncle, you hardly see. It's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Uncle. Is your son so much to look at? From the way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Reb Nachum the beggar.
Oh, wait, here, Reb Nahum is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
But I had a bad week.
So if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar. Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable. His Honor the Priest. His Honor many, many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was a time when he sold him a horse and he delivered a mule, but that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
It was a horse. It was a horse. It was a horse. It was a horse. Tradition. Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
On my head. Put them by the stove, foolish girl. Where's Hava?
She's in the barn milking.
Oh.
When will Papa be home?
It's almost Shabbos, and Allah he worries when he'll be home all day long, riding around on top of his wagon like a prince.
But Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Girl, stop that. Sprinter, get more potatoes.
Yes, Mama.
Hava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again. Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, yes, it's fine. She's down the road. Maybe she's finally found a match for you, Tyler.
From your mouth to God's ears.
But Mama, why must she come now? It's almost Shabbos.
Go work inside. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet, go.
Can I go too?
Go, too.
But Mama, the men she finds, the last one was so old, he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old yet.
Must you boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside!
Oh. Golda, darling, I had to see you because I have such news for you.
Oh.
And not just every day in the week news, once in a lifetime news. Where are your daughters? Outside? No? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda, I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband at all, God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, alone, no one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure because, you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. He never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Excuse me, is Idle in the house?
Oh, yes, she's busy. Come back later.
Well, there's something I must tell her.
No, later.
Muddle, I thought I heard you.
You finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little Taylor Muffle want with Zeitel?
They've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Well, who knows? They're only children.
From such children come other children.
That muddle is a nothing. But Yenta, you were going to say.
Children. They're your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Oh, believe me, he was good as gold. He never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must go prepare my poor Shabbos table, so goodbye, Golda. And it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
But Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Ah, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether, and a horse will kick it in the mud. And goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about the butcher, Laser Wolf, a good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. Do you understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Zeitel.
My Zeitel?
No, the Tsar's Zeitel. Of course you're Zeitel.
Oh, what a match for my Zeitel. But Tevye, he wants a learned man. He doesn't like Laser.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. That Laser discussed it himself. He's a good man, a wealthy man. True? True. So anyway, you'll tell me how it went, and you don't have to thank me, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. And what better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda. And you're welcome.
Mama, what did she want?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Wash the floor in here.
I wonder if Yenta's found you a husband.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Sidle, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta! Well, someone has to make the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves, you know.
She might bring someone wonderful
And interesting.
and well off.
Or important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama, make him rich as a king.
For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark, I'm alone. So find me a match of my own. Since when have you been interested in finding a match, Hava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you've got your eye on the rabbi's son. Well, why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best? Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Huddle, oh huddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young, alright, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. True? True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Hava, I found him! Will you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper, he'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober, so you're alright. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can, with no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man.
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Shabbos? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevye. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye.
Oh, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith for the Shabbos.
Well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. Dear God, you've made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a biddy rich, idle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, one even longer coming down, one more leading nowhere, just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each lot would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. Oh, if I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a biddy rich, idle man, I'd see my wife, my gold doll, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. And she'll be putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in. Screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town would come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Tevye, pardon me, Reb Tevye, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with a learned man 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. Oh, if I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, hey, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? I had a little accident with my horse. I know, Red Mendel, I know.
You forgot my order for the Shabbos.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Talking about news. Terrible news in the outside world. Terrible.
What is it? What does it say?
In a village called Rozhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You'll all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Aha! The university. And is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there is more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right, and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Shabbos, yeah.
Good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos. Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Shabbos? Good Shabbos.
Tevye, the rabbi's order, my chief.
Of course, of course. So, you're from Kiev, Perchik, yes. You're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Well, forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese?
Of course. Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I am not a beggar.
Here, it is a blessing for me to give.
Very well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no shame to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who would make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Red Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Well, girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical!
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
I'm a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Stay with us for the Shabbos. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
And where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but someplace it has something about the chicken. Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos, children. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos, children. Children, this is Perchik. He is from Kiev. Perchik, this is my eldest daughter.
Good Shabbos.
Oh, good Shabbos.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 This is not mine. Perchik, this is Matel Chemsoil, and he...
Oh, so you did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Reb Perchik. He is from Kiev. He is staying the Shabbos with us. He is a teacher. Children, would you like to take lessons from him?
I am a very good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me is the good book says.
The good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Muckle, you're also eating with us? Of course. Another blessing. Zeitel, 2 more. Children, go get washed.
Muddle can help me.
All right, how about you go too? You wash out of the well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be different?
Tevye, I want to tell you about a
I'm praying.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher about what?
I don't know. Just that he says it's important.
What can be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Shabbos, see him and talk to him.
We talk to him about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. At least you can talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him!
Right. After the Shabbos, I'll talk to him.
Muddle, Yenta was here.
I know. I saw her.
Well, if they agree on someone, then it will be too late, because they'll already find a match.
Well, don't worry, Zeitel. I found someone who'll sell me his used sewing machine. And in a few weeks, when I've saved up enough money to buy it, well, then your father will be impressed with me.
But, Muddle, a few weeks may be too late.
Well, what else can we do?
You could ask my father for my hand tonight. Now!
Oh, why should he talk to me now? I'm just a poor tailor.
And I'm just the daughter of a poor milkman.
Zeitel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Muddle!
Oh, I'm just a poor tailor.
Oh, Muddle. Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
Oh, that's true.
Will you talk to him?
Oh.
Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him.
Oh, good. He's coming.
Where is everybody? It's late.
Reb Tevye.
Come, children, we're lighting the candles. Come.
Reb Tevye.
What is it, Matel? What is it, Matel?
Good Shabbos, Reb Tevye.
Oh, good Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Come, children, come. We're lighting the candles. Come.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech olam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvasav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbos.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining day.
Rebecca!
Yes, Laser Wolf?
Please bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
That's brandy, Red Laser. What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
Ah, there might be a party. There might even be a wedding.
A wedding? Wonderful. And I'd be glad to make the wedding merry, lead the dancing and so forth. For a little fee, naturally.
Naturally, a wedding's no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper. Good evening. Nice day. Sit down, Bianca. Vodka? Schnapps? Vodka. Right away.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
What are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Blaze.
Tell you, come sit down, have a drink with me, huh?
I won't insult you by saying no.
How goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
Same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How's your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he's doing very well.
Oh, he wrote you?
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he was doing badly, he would write. May I?
Well, Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, and there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without her.
Oh, I see. Today you want 1, tomorrow you may want 2.
2? What would I do with 2?
Same as you do with 1.
Tevye, this is important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Well, frankly, it's because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy.
Milk cow, so I won't be lonesome.
What's so funny?
I was talking about your daughter Zeitel.
My daughter Zeitel?
Of course, your daughter Zeitel. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday, Tevye. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, well, you know I'm pretty well off. My own house, my own store, servant. Why do we try to impress each other, huh? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her either. You might even find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you. Shame. What do you mean, my own purse? My daughter's title is not the sort that I would sell for money.
All right. Just as you say. We won't talk about money anymore. The main thing is let's get it done with. And I will be good to her, Tevye. Well, I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course he has a problem. He's older than her. That's her problem. And she's younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher, but it seems that I've misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Terry, that's wonderful. Let's drink on
Why
it.
not? To you.
Oh, no, to you, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. And to our good health and happiness. And most important, to life, l'chaim.
L'chaim, l'chaim,
to life. Here's to the father I try to be.
Here's to my bride to be. Drink l'chaim to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim to life.
Life has a way of confusing us.
Blessing and bruising us. Drink l'chaim to life.
God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie bending on the floor.
How much more to be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for.
To life, l'chaim. It's a title, my daughter.
My wife! It gives you something to think about.
Something to drink about.
Drink l'chaim.
To life.
favors to such manners and reason. We deserve it too. Us and our good fortune. Be happy, be healthy, long life. Any right good fortune never comes. Do whatever comes. Drink the higher.
to life.
Tavia, after the wedding, we will be related. You will be my papa.
Your papa? I always wanted a son, but one a little younger than myself.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What is the celebration?
Tavia is marrying off his own daughter.
Tavia! May I offer my congratulations?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tavia, I have a piece of news that I feel I should tell you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I am telling you this because I like you. You are a decent, honest person, even if you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
Well, we have received word that sometime soon this district is to receive a little unofficial demonstration.
A program here?
No. Just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Oh, not too serious, sir. Just some mischief, so that if an inspector comes through, he can see that we have been doing our duty. Personally, I don't see why there has to be this trouble between people, but, well, I am telling you, so now you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're a good man, if I may say so. It's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tavia. Always you're joking.
Yes, a little joke, yes.
And again, congratulations for your daughter.
Yes.
A Jew.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. Dear God. Why did you have to send me news like that today of all days? I know that we are the chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my tzeitel. L'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together, okay? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger Rachel and asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Is Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob worked 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah, instead. So to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Purchase. Yes, Purchase.
Good. Now,
No, Mama. Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today.
How long can the man sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Oh, put that away and clean the barn. Call me when I'm up against up.
It was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Although I'm not sure that the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son?
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know of him except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
Well, at least I know this. He doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Oh, of course. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he wasn't talking to you personally.
You have spirit. Maybe even a little intelligence.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hoddle.
Oh, we have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But I'm sure that that's far too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing everywhere but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch, must not even look at each other.
I am looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city that boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. New dances. Like this. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There, you see? We have just changed an old custom.
Well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Bilke, Sprinter. What's your name?
Huddle, Papa.
Oh, Huddle. Huddle, baby. Where's Sight?
She's in the barn.
Fetch it out. Fetch it out. And you, Red Perchik, how did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
You're finally up. Well, what happened last night besides your drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news for me?
Patience, woman. Patience. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes... Satan, my lamb, you ought to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it.
The butcher?
Oh, my heart told me this was our lucky day, dear. God, I thank thee, I thank thee. Oh.
Well, what do you say, Satan?
What can she say? My firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and in honor. Not like Fuma Sarah, that first wife of his. Oh, she was a bitter old woman, not like my Zaita. Oh, I must go thank Yenta. My Zaita, a bride. Oh.
Mazel tov, Zaito.
What kind of a mazel tov is that? And you, Red Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Seidel, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
Then may the good Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. Seidel knows I mean only her wealth. Am I right, Seidel?
Yes, Papa.
Yeah, you see?
I see. I see very well.
Why are you so silent, Seidel? Aren't you happy with your blessing?
Oh, Papa.
What is it?
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean if you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Oh, if it's a matter of money, I
I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only Papa, don't force me to marry him.
What's the matter with Laser Wolf? He likes you.
Oh, we will not be happy. All of my days will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. With us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Oh, Papa, don't force me. All of my life will be unhappy.
All right, I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. It seems that it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life, or that we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Reptavia, please, may I speak with you?
Later, Mother, later.
Reptavia, please, I must speak with you.
Not now, not till I have problems.
Well, that's what I would like to speak with you about. I think I can help.
Certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Mother. Goodbye.
Papa, just listen to him.
All right, you have a tongue, talk.
Reptavia, I hear you're making a match for Zidle.
Oh, he also has ears.
Well, I have a match for Zidle.
What kind of a match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
One that was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit, made to measure. Will you stop talking like a tailor and tell me, who is it?
Oh, please don't shout at me.
All right.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, who is it? What?
Who is it?
It's me. Myself.
Himself? Either you're completely out of your mind or you're crazy. You must be crazy. What do you think you are, the matchmaker, the bridegroom, the guests all rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Oh, please, Reptavia, don't laugh at me. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual, but
Unusual, it's crazy,
Well, times are changing, Reptavia. And the thing is, well, your daughter Zidle and I, we made a pledge to each other more than a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. And where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? What do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You're a stitcher. You're nothing. And who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here. Not now. One thing I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time you pull out the prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter, or doesn't anyone have to ask the father anymore?
Well, I've been meaning to ask you for some time now, Reptavia, but first I wanted to save up enough for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're nothing but a poor tailor.
Well, that may be true, Reptavia, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reptavia, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of marriage would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get much worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him. She wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition. Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa!
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Red Teddy. You won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Oh, thank you, Papa!
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa. Modern children, they pledge their troth. Golda. What am I going to do about Golda? What am I going to tell Golda? Help! Help! Help!
Oh, Muddle, you're wonderful!
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side and miracle of miracles, led him to the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
Matu, laser, cycle. Help!
What's the matter? Wake up!
Where is she? Where is she?
Where's who? What are you talking about?
Fruma Sarah, Laser Wolf's first wife. She was standing here a minute ago.
Oh, tell you what's the matter with you. Fruma Sarah's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt. I'll tell you what it meant.
Oh, it was terrible.
Tell me.
All right, only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there, and musicians too. And in the middle of the dream, in walked your grandmother Zykel. May she rest in peace.
Grandmother Zykel? How did she look?
For a woman who's been dead nearly 30 years, she looked very good. So naturally, I went up to greet her, and she said to me,
"A blessing on your head to see a daughter wed, and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Muttle comes oil."
Muttle?
A worthy boy is he, a pious family. They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor Muttle comes oil.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
"You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Blaze the Wolf?
Bargain with the butcher.
And we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher, Blaze the Wolf. The tailor Mato Kenza.
Yes, it could. Why not? Who could be mistaken? It's a butcher's wife come from beyond the grave. It's a butcher's dear darling, the final one. Who's Sarah? Who's Sarah? Who's Sarah?
Tanya! What is this about your daughter marrying my husband? Would you do this to your friend and neighbor Fuma Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. How could you allow it? How could you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes? Pearls! Such a learned man as Tevye wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true and then I wouldn't worry. That you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what will follow such a fatal wedding. If Zeitel marries Lezawool, I pity them both. She'll live with him 3 weeks. And when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat. And this will be my wedding present if she marries May it fall into the earth. Oh, what a dark and horrible dream. And to think it was all brought on by that butcher. Well, if my grandmother Zeitel, may she rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world just to tell us about the tailor, then all I can say is it's all for the best and it couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
to see my daughter wed.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw, the tailor Matel Kemzoil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
we had when we began.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
And since your grandma came, she'll marry what's his name?
The tailor Matel Kemzoil.
The tailor Matel Kemzoil. The tailor Matel Kemzoil. The tailor Matel Kemzoil.
Oh, Yasso, do you have a wedding hat for me?
Yes, Laser Wolf ordered one, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I can get his hat.
And come.
Hava, can you watch the store for a minute, please?
Of course.
Good, thank you.
Mazel tov, Hava.
Please, can I pass?
Why, we are congratulating you on the
Mazel tov,
All right, stop it.
What's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Now you listen to me, Fiat.
No, goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
Now, I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish, huh? Do you feel about me the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would. What do you know about me? Let me tell you about myself, huh? I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, I'll ask you how you like it. Then we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things. And it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Yetka, may I help you?
No, thank you.
You forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Hava.
Good day, Chava.
Good day.
Fietka.
Good day. Fietka.
Growing older, when did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were small?
How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
They look so natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be.
Is there a candy in store for me?
we have gathered here to share the joy of the newlyweds, Mottel and Zeitel. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen. Amen. Ah, here comes our beloved Rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years. Amen. Amen. I want to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following: a new feather bed, a pair of pillows, goose pillows, and this pair of candlesticks. Now, let us not, in our joy tonight, forget those who are no longer with us, our dear departed. Let us be merry and content, like our good friend Laser Wolf, who has everything in the world except the bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he wants to present himself. Come, Laser Wolf.
Well, it's like he said. I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I wish to give the newlyweds 5 chickens, on for each of the first 5 summers on their wedding night.
5 chickens? You're a good man, Laser Wolf. On behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept. There's an old saying that goes...
I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
If you would just listen a second, I was
Why should I listen to a man who breaks an agreement?
In the middle of the
I have a right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been.
He saved me in front of the whole village.
The rabbi, say something.
I say, let's all sit down.
We've all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I'd like to sing a little song.
You can keep your diseased chickens.
It's me, my bargain.
Terms weren't settled.
I saw them, they drank them.
Once a butcher, always a butcher.
My grandfather came to me in a dream and told me that her grandmother is a big liar.
What's all the screaming about? They drank on it, they signed an agreement. It's all nonsense. Zeidel wanted to marry Mottel and not Laban.
A young girl decides for herself.
Well, yes, why not? They love each other.
Ah, terrible.
A radical.
And what happens to the matchmaker?
Quiet. The rabbi.
I say,
I know. Let's all sit down.
Musicians, play! Come on, let's dance. It's a wedding.
Who will dance with me?
That's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
Girl, that's what comes of having a wild man in your house.
He isn't a wild man. His ideas are a little different, but he's not a wild man.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi, ask him.
dancing.
Well, Rabbi?
Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
There, you see, dancing is not forbidden. It is not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, who will dance with me?
What?
And I'm going to dance with my heart. Shoulder. Now.
We have come at a bad time. I am genuinely sorry, Daddy. But the orders are for tonight, for the whole village. Go ahead, play. Play! All right! Tell you I am genuinely sorry. But you understand.
Of course.
Come.
You're all standing around. Oh. Clean up. Clean up.
Go to the house.
Do